And here we are, we're at the front gate of Sunshine Tidings Co-Op. This is just outside of the fully built, complete fence line around the whole thing. I did build the entire thing in Fallout 4 VR, and now I want to show it to you in VR as well. So here we go. So we got a couple of Minutemen guarding the gate here, and we'll explain that here in a minute. Off to the each side, we've got areas for the caravans, and we got water pumps set up on each of the troughs for water. And then over here we got the same thing. We got another one over here for caravans. I did have the caravan that you can put down for the Bunker Hill one, but they made every single caravaner come here, and it was a nightmare. So I went back to a normal one. So here we go. We're gonna go in the front gates now. There we go. And so this is our little farming community, and we have a farm here that is both for vegetables but also razor grain so that we can make hay. So that's one of our exports here. And so when you first come in, I do use like the Darker Nights mod for graphical settings. Everything I did in the build is completely non-mod and non-Creation Club, only DLC and vanilla game assets using the pillar and the rug glitch. And I do use mods, but I don't use them for building. So anything here that I've done can be created without any mods. And so I do have Darker Nights, and one of the problems with Darker Nights is how dark everything is in this particular settlement, because I don't have electricity in 95% of this settlement. And my reasoning on that is that this is 200 years after the end of the world, and diesel in general would be hard to come by, and diesel powered generators would be very hard to maintain. So the 95% of this, with the exception of the Brotherhood of Steel, I gotta be careful not to touch that. With the exception of the Brotherhood of Steel up at the top of the hill there are no generators in this environment, so everything is lit up by candle and oil. So here we go, you come to the front, and so we've got some nice pathways left and right, and we're gonna start on the left. The majority of it is there, so we're gonna come this way, and you follow the pathway down, and obviously you can see what we have available here. Starting on the left through the first area is an unscrappable shed. So I turned it into a bathroom because there wouldn't be any plumbing and running water either. So all the water we have in this settlement is based on the water pumps, not the running water that you get through the Vault-Tec DLC. So we have the Commissary, clinic, and cafeteria right here, but we'll do that one closer to the end because it's probably what I put the most time into. So we have the Minutemen. Now the Minutemen have an outpost here, and what they do is they recruit for Minutemen here, but they also help with security. So they patrol, and they have security gates, but also we have a couple of Minutemen cannon operators here. And so I definitely followed the path line of being able to take out settlements with with the grenades. So I actually have this in every settlement I have. So the Minutemen outpost here is a nice recruiting office. And I've re-floored all of the buildings because all of the buildings have broken porches, and I just wanted nice flooring for each. So we got a nice little seating area hanging out front if it's busy in here, and then we got a waiting area in here. We've got a Minutemen officer who is not at his desk right now, but will type up any reports, and then when they are ready to be seen, they come into the recruiting office here. And we have a little bit going on here. Obviously there's a Minutemen officer who can you can enlist with, and we've got some outfits to show off. And there we go. And so yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy, just very minimal lighting, only with candles. And then we have like the fire barrel out here. And next to the Minutemen we have a garage, or a barn, sorry, that has stockpiles of hay. This is a trade a trade product. So Sunshine Tidings sells hay. And then we've got some equipment here that's being tinkered with, but there's no electricity, so nothing can be done there. All right, so we've got our farm, we've got our razor grain farm over here is how we make the hay. But up next, and I wanted to make all these houses look a little different, so they all have fixed floors and porches, but I wanted to make them look different on the outside. So this is the Minutemen housing. So for the Minutemen who are stationed here, and for anybody who signs up and is going to be deployed somewhere, this is where they stay. And they have a little convenience area out here. It's messy because, you know, it's a bunch of guys, and they're not taking care of it. And then we have another outhouse over here. Pretty simple, nothing too fancy. But up here in the Minutemen headquarters, well, not headquarters, sleeping area, I guess you could say. And so I put the picket fences on this one to kind of make it look a little different. Over here we got some storage, some water, and a broken generator. So if you notice that there was a Minutemen outpost sign, neon sign on there, it used to be powered by this generator, but there was a part that broke and no machinists anywhere nearby. They're working on it, and we'll show you how they're working on it here soon. So this is for the Minutemen, for the men who are stationed here. And as you can see, it's just kind of a common area and somewhere for them to sleep. So I made a bunch of bunk beds for these guys, and I gave them a little bit of a separation of space here with the flags. And then we have, you know, their personal stuff. Got foot lockers. Some are playing chess. One likes cigars. They're a little messy. Didn't pick up their Dandy Boy apples. Oh, we got a drinker here. But yeah, so this is their place. And I really like doing the bunk beds, even though Bethesda has like a bunk bed model, I think, in their Creation Club. I don't do any Creation Club items. So I did that myself with the junk fence posts and the pillar glitch. And you got a little garbage in here, and then a little separation of space here for these guys. And let's move along to the next one. The next one is actually my place. So yeah, we got another Minuteman up here guarding. I got him a little table with a hot plate and coffee. So, you know, it's a lonely job up here. So make sure that they are taken care of. We got little areas to rest, relax, get warm by the fire everywhere. Plus these help at night with the lighting. Okay, so on this house, this is the house that you can't access from, you can't access the main part of the house as the door is jammed up. So I made this one a little studio apartment for myself and Kate. I got her with me right now. So yeah, so this is my little studio that I put together. It's a very small space, so I figured I would take it. I got a little water pump, little area to hang out outside, and then here we go. So inside we've got storage here. I've got a nice chair, got a place to eat and play games, got a radio, I think that's a Diamond City radio, and a bed. And so some storage, some luggage. I got a little window here, and then the rest I walled off. Yeah. So that's mine. It's pretty simple. All right, and then so the other military faction that is working with Sunshine Tidings is the Brotherhood of Steel. And they do not have a recruiting office here. Instead, this is a waypoint for them and a place where they can trade caps for old world technology. So you can come here and you can sell old world technology that you found to the Brotherhood, and they'll give you a few caps for each item, and then they will transport it away when they get a big haul. And as you can see, we've got more security from the Brotherhood of Steel. They watch over the whole area inside, also protecting their area here. They do have power, as you can see that the neon sign, Brotherhood of Steel, and they do have electricity all throughout theirs. Now, one of the things I really like is, for roleplay purposes only, I made a landing pad for the vertibirds, and I tried to put the fast travel mat there and see if they would land on it. But unfortunately, I think something about the way Bethesda set it up, they don't land inside settlements in case you built something in the way. So they're running security over there, and I have just a fun little circle here. It looks really cool at night. Maybe I'll put that little aerial shot above so you can see it. Oh, and oh no. Why? Why are we getting attacked now? Oh my god. Oh, I don't have my thing open. Man, okay, so we're getting attacked. And I have turned off my UI, so I can't gain access to my guns. Oh, we're getting attacked. Well, good thing we got these guys doing a good job. They got good armor. Hopefully good weapons. Oh, yeah. Yep. Rust devils, my goodness. Oh, I think I might be hurt. Well, I don't have a UI. I have to wait for this to be over. I have not been attacked once the 30 plus hours that I've been building. I guess they knew today was the day. So we don't have any machinery either. So that means no turrets and missile turrets and shotgun turrets and laser turrets, because we don't have a lot of electricity and plumbing. We don't have any plumbing either. So being a little more realistic, this is a big attack too, unfortunately. I did not plan on this happening. Come on guys, you need to kill them so I can get on with the tour. I don't have access to a weapon. Oh, look at him, look at him. Oh no, I even have my doctor out there, so I'm not going to be able to show you my clinic or anything. Come on guys, get back to work. There's so many of them. Yeah, we have a pretty good defense here, even with no turrets or anything. It's the amount of people and security posts that we have is pretty good. So when the vertibird lands in my role play, it gives you access to the Brotherhood and the main area. So here's the Brotherhood offices, and they've got a couple power armor stations, power armor sets ready to be used if necessary. They got a working computer here. I did that with using the wireless glitch, the Wi-Fi glitch, I mean. And so this is their seating area for when you have to wait to see someone. I've got barred, I got bars on the windows, and it replaced the glass, which was nice. They've got electricity, they've got neon, and so here we go. This is inside, and so this is the desk where a BOS member will sit and take stock of what it is you're selling and decide how much to give you for it. I've got the computer for the settlement management over here. It works as well. I use that to do managing the settlement. I've got a little fire going on here. We got a coffee and drink station, and then we have a bunch of old world tech that has been surrendered, and they're waiting for a larger supply to warrant a vertibird pickup. Okay, so that's the Brotherhood of Steel. Let's see if they've had a chance to go back to their stations yet. So this is the view from up here, which is pretty cool. So this is a farm, first and foremost, and the Brotherhood of Steel and the Minutemen are good for security. Got a little drink station here because, you know, farming is important. It's hard work. So I did fence it all off just to make it look like the space was intentional, but with little openings, because I didn't want to feel like anything was off limits. So if we go to the right, we can go take a look at the shop and the housing real quick. So we got research, maintenance, and residential over this way. So we've got the BOS. Here, we'll start on this end of this building. Yeah, actually, we'll start on this end of this building because I had to re-roof the building. I used the scaffolding set, and so I put this ladder on here, and I decided just to leave it because thought it was pretty cool, and it gives you a nice vantage point. But I didn't do anything with it as I don't really need it to be a security post or anything. Because we have the two at the front, and we have one right there with that BOS member right there. Okay, so on this side of the building, when we come in, we got an outhouse, obviously, so we can use the restroom. So we have the BOS 1 and 2. These are the units that is the sleeping area for the Brotherhood of Steel initiates and knights that are stationed here. So their housing is a little sparse and not very homey because they are soldiers, and this is temporary housing for them. And then next to it, we have 2 rooms for rent, either residential or it could become a shop, just depends. And so if you're interested, it's $10 a night or $60 or 60 caps a night, 60 caps for a week or 220 caps for a month. A little bit of a discount per, and you'll just go and talk to them in the commissary if you want to rent it. And so it's a place to put your stuff down and get something to eat and get some rest. Okay, so now we have the maintenance, we have the shop in here. And so I decided to put some workbenches in here, and I've decorated with a whole bunch of fun shop-like stuff and tried to fill up the shelves as much as I could. So we've got the benches, and I've got some shelving units. Threw some paint down next to that one, especially now because you can like paint your armor or whatever. And then I decided to put these logic gates up as just kind of like something that could be part of an experiment they're working on. Maybe they're trying to fix something. We got a booze. We got a still here. That one's from the Nuka World DLC. All right, so yeah, that's that. And then if you come here, now you're gonna meet our trader and doctor, and they're right there inside. Looks like they're back to their posts. So this is the residential home for the 2 traders, the doctor and the general goods trader. And so this is their home that they share. And again, I fixed the floor, and then I like the I really like the scaffolding ramps for this because they look similar and they look really good. So they have a nice little seating area up front, and this is their home. Now let's go inside. As you can see, they have a little kitchenette with some shelving, coffee, dispensary, and you can see they have a little stove, and you might have noticed that the pipes were outside. I wanted to do that so that the pipes would be exhausting outside rather than inside. And then I created a wall here because all the homes in Sunshine Tidings are like super small 1 square homes. So I decided to separate the space a little bit, make it look a little bit more intentional. So I made a wall here for him, our general goods trader. Now he's a cat person, and he's got a cat bowl and a little thing. I gotta get a cat here for him. He's got a radio and McCready's toy soldier I put on his shelf there. And then they have a little dining area and a living room. And then the doctor, the one who runs the clinic, has her own little room. And here you go. So here you go. She's got some scientific stuff in here. Can't populate too much. VR is very difficult in trying to put stuff inside shelves. It tends to just push you backwards when you try. So I did what I could there. So this is their house. And then they've got some light. I did a lot of these bottle lanterns too. I like those a lot. So up here is the general housing for the farmers who live here and work here. And let's go up to their place. And so they've got some seating outside, got some heat. Did a whole bunch. I did 3 more bunk beds for these guys. We got 6 beds in here. Tried to make them look really cool. A little bit of separation of space there with the signs, just to make them look a little better. Give them a weight bench, and so they have a little dining area and an Edomatic, and I put a Nuka-Cola display rack there because those ones are cool. Those are the ones you just fill the inventory and it displays them for you. I wish that Bethesda did a lot more of that. Too many times you have to resort to mods for cool clutter and stuff, which I try to avoid. So here, there's their living area and then their beds, and I don't have any pillows for them, unfortunately. So let's go down here, and now let's go check out the commissary and the well, I don't know what you call it. There you go. All right, so here you go. So if you're here to do trade or to purchase food, or if you need medical help, this is the commissary and clinic, and this is what it looks like when it's closed. And then when we open, you have a window and then just a straight doorway in here. And then so this is the workshop you can't remove. So I've kind of made this side of it the commissary. So we got some trays that you pick up. We got some water when you come in. We got a drink station here. So you take a tray and then it's like a buffet. You know, you pick what you need. All the people who work here, this is part of their working here, so they don't have to pay. But if you're a visitor and you're hungry and you want to eat, you can come here. And then we've got the cafeteria and the clinic. Now he is a general trade vendor. Maybe he can't get back to his spot behind next. Maybe he has to get around her and can't do it. But kind of listed out all the things that he sells. And then the clinic here. So if you need a doctor, you need some rad removal, you can do that here. And then I made an office back here because this is a computer that you can't set yourself. So if you move this filing cabinet, it'll delete the computer. Oh, and 95% of the settlement doesn't have power, but as you can see up there, the light. And then if you look out here, this light here, we're just going to say that this line is still connected to the Brotherhood of Steel's generator. And that way they can have power in one section, but you can't get rid of the power no matter what you do. And then so when you come out here at the back, this is where we take the hunted food and we cook it, and this is part of the commissary. And then you can see I got some fish, and then we got angler and rad roach meat, stuff like that. And so I put the surprisingly didn't have to do much pillar glitching with the with the fireplaces there. They just kind of were happy to slide underneath. So yeah, so this is my lived-in, realistic, 200-year post-apocalypse settlement of people, which, you know, you would need military security in order to be a farm and not and not be destroyed. So I'll leave you there, and then I will do I'll do a walkthrough at night so you can see what it looks like at night. All right, well, let's say goodbye. Hi guys. Okay, let's do a quick walkthrough at night. So check it out. These guys look cool up there. I don't have this lit up intentionally because I don't want to draw fire towards them. So let's go ahead and go in, and then this is what it looks like with the lights off at night. So when you come in, you can see the got the lights, and then you can see the Brotherhood is quite bright. There we go. So there's the Minutemen's outpost at night. So it's quite dark here, just like it would be like if you were camping. There's the gentleman who normally sits there. And then, yeah, so there we go. Obviously they don't operate at night, but in the wintertime it gets dark early. So here we go. We'll just do a quick walkthrough of the environment so you can see what it looks like at night. It's kind of cool. I like how dark it is at night. And yeah, so this is because of the Darker Nights mod. I like it, especially in VR. You going around the Commonwealth in VR makes you feel extremely small and delicate in this game when you can barely see anything. Bethesda really amped up the light at night, and I think it was too much. This is my room at night, and then we'll go up here to the Brotherhood. So this is cool. The Brotherhood of Steel like this. I did put lights on these two because they're inside. And then as you can see, they have lots of light. Now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, probably could use some light out here, but for a different day, I suppose. But yeah, so this is the landing pad. I think this is so cool. I really wish you could, without mods, I wish you could have the Brotherhood land where you want them to. But honestly, I build without mods, but I do use mods. I use dozens of mods to play. So doing the your own vertibird thing mod would do pretty well there, and then I could just have it parked right there. I couldn't get that to work quite right in the VR version though, so I kind of gave up on that mod. I like the idea of being able to fly myself to places I hadn't visited yet, but I didn't get a chance to. So here we go. It looks really good at night, but most things with electricity do look better at night versus the candles. So yeah, we'll probably avoid that side, and I'll just show you the commissary and kitchen at night. There we go. There we go. So this is what it looks like at night. Got lots of light from the powered light, but he's just having a hard time in general. Come on, get to your station. I think he's trying to go home. There we go. Yeah. I really like that. So yeah, that's it. That's the tour complete. Please do let me know what you think. If you have ideas that you think you could do for this place, or if you have suggestions on maybe something I'm missing, I would love to hear it. And if you have videos of your walkthroughs of your settlements that are not mods or Creation Club, I would be very interested to see those. So please link those down in the comments. Anyways, other than that, please subscribe, and if you do like this, let me know and I will happily make more. This was easily 30 plus hours to build this, and I built the whole thing in VR. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day.